Now, what the different programs for engagement is guided by an action plan. So we have a Not Too Young to Run action plan, which highlights different programs for engagement, both media engagement, civic education on using social media or using traditional means of engagement at the local levels. So we have those sort of engagement highlighted there, even for opportunities for town hall meetings to educate young citizens at the local government levels on how to engage their lawmakers at the state levels. Because for this bill to be passed, the level of pressure you need is not necessarily from the national. You need constituents at the local level, at the constituency levels, to be able to engage the representatives at the state assemblies. So the action plan provides a sort of a map or a guide on the kind of engagements we would have. So there are lots of media engagements going on presently at the state levels, and the engagement at both the local government levels and at the state levels. So I don't know if I provide the answer you need. So we wouldn't leave it to just a national engagement. We're going to ensure that
That has united over 100 million Nigerians, and their voices have actually been heard at the national level. And for us, knowing that we want every Nigeria out there, young Nigeria, to take ownership for it, we will be holding public dialogues across the states. During our National Day of Actions at the state level, we saw thousands of young people. Just to give you one example, in Borno State, the ravaged insurgent state, over 4,000 young people trooped out in Maiduguri to march to their State House of Assembly and was received by their speaker, who also publicly declared support. As of today, we have Imo State and Rivers State, who the speakers and their governors have publicly declared support for the Not Too Young to Run, and they're eagerly waiting for the National Assembly to transmit this bill to the state so that they can vote yes on this bill. Also, would be profiling young leaders who have, over time, achieved successes in Nigeria. So for us, we want to show our leaders and show the people that young people are not just ready, but they're eager to occupy public offices come 2019 once this bill sees the light of the day. And lastly, for us, it's about citizen engagement. And most importantly, we want to redefine history in Nigeria. Over time, we've said that Nigeria history has been written by the outsiders. But today, young people want to ensure that we redefine history and write that history in our own words, our own time, and ensure that history will judge our political leader and even ourselves who are leading this movement. The messaging would remain one. For us, it's voting of yes to the Not Too Young to Run bill. We've peacefully mobilized young people to contribute there and ensure that their voices are heard. And moving forward, our messaging would continue uniting young people and mobilizing other young people who have not joined and contribute to the movement. There's an opportunity here, and for us, we want everybody to be carried along, and that is our message.